So I just finished watching my favorite TV series. Actually, the only one I've been watching. Those who know me know I'm a very monogamous TV watcher. And so I've been watching The Killing, and I just watched the last 10 minutes that I kind of saved because I didn't want it to end. And it was such a good ending, and the show was so beautiful, and it's like when a really beautiful relationship comes to an end and you know it must happen, but it's so hard to see it go. And now I feel like I have to court a new TV show and find one that I like as much, and you just can't believe that you're gonna like anything as much as the last one. So there's my dating analogy. And the house is so quiet, so that doesn't help. The kids are at their dad's. So what now? I guess I'm gonna go get some work done and just kind of have a quiet evening in. I feel like I need it. I've been running around so much, having so much fun, but my soul needs some quiet. So at least for now, I'm gonna stay in and let that show just seep and wash over me. And maybe later tonight, when I take a break for the night, I'll try to find something new. I have a couple ideas, but for now, I'll just be at peace. So I'm just winding down on my editing stuff, and it's 11 o'clock at night, so I figured I should probably get to bed. I didn't get to, let's see, I got about 4 hours sleep last night thanks to dancing and Spontaneous State and Pokemon, and then I had a team meeting with my Indian team via Skype this morning at 6:30 a.m. and that was awesome though to see them. Totally worth waking up for. I miss their faces. I miss seeing my stomping grounds for a whole week while I was there. It's amazing how quick you can get attached to places and people, and so that was awesome. But I've noticed since I've come back from India that I feel a little bit different. It feels cliche, but I feel a little bit different. I spent this amazing, albeit short time there, just feeling embraced by the people that I was in contact with, and even though there was that language barrier, and we did have one of our teammates was translating for us, but even without the translation, you just felt each other's hearts, and they're going through something, HIV, that's so tremendous and difficult, but their joy is so full, and they're so happy with the very little that so many of them have, and it's amazing, and it's so inspiring, and it made me want to try to do even better with my challenges, and try to really retain that sense of joy, which I feel like I did pretty well, but we all have room for growth, and I certainly do. But it also changed me in the way that I felt like I was doing something really meaningful, and the connections were meaningful. It wasn't even just that like I was there for this documentary and stuff, but it just felt like I was digging deep there with these connections and these experiences. And of course it was so exciting, and I'm always surrounded by people, and I come back, and my kids are their dads for most of the summer, and so the house is so quiet, like I said before, and I love going to hang out with my friends, and I have these tremendous friendships, and I can't say enough about them and their family. But sometimes, even going dancing, it's really fun, but like I just crave something even more. It's kind of that difficulty of being single, certainly, and I've always been pretty independent, but I think we all have that human drive to have help meet in our lives, so that's a little bit more difficult lately, and I've been wanting more of the kind of one-on-one conversations with people and small group things, and even though I still obviously like to go out and get my dance on and do some other things, but that's kind of where my heart's been a little bit more lately, and trying to find that balance is hard, especially when I'm working so much. So we'll continue the good fight. But made today like just was quiet, and I needed that. Excuse me. Yeah, with allergies scratching my throat. Definitely need the quiet. I can feel my soul just craving that rest from everything. I'm so extroverted, but I just kind of get, draw that energy into myself. And it's exhausting. So I need those breaks, and I am like, my goal right now is to be better about listening to my own needs, because sometimes I think about what I should be doing so much that, I have so much drive and ambition. It's like I just kind of want to keep working all the time, or well, today it kind of happened. Or, I go straight from working hard to, playing hard. Of course, I have the kids, I'm parenting hard. So it's hard for me to sometimes be still and be more in tune with myself and where I need to be. And so today I was like, okay, I'm listening. I need to be home. And so that's been good for my soul. But it's been a little difficult too. I still kind of wish I was sharing the day with someone or people, so it's, those kind of feelings that are commingling with each other of peaceful and kind of reaching deep, and kind of still wanting to be, out with friends or in with friends, or but so it goes, I think, again, like if I'm doing a better job listening to like, okay, what am I feeling and why am I feeling it, then everything will be a little bit better off, instead of just pushing those feelings away of like, that's silly to feel that. It's a good night in, or, with the kids, like I'm enjoying my time to kind of recuperate after, almost a year of playing both parents, and with very, very little break. And I could be very trying to come home after a long day of work, and then, trying to try to tame squabbling kids, and, hearing he did this, she did this, and figuring out, what's actually going on, and, the chores and the dinner and homework, and it can be overwhelming. So like it is nice to have a little bit of a break. It's nice to do things I enjoy doing, but it's a lot of that, and I wish there was maybe a little bit more balance. And I was thinking about moving back into the city before, so like we could do a little bit more of a 50-50, and I take a week, he takes a week, rather than me just like full on for the 9 months and then nothing, chirp, chirp, chirp for 3 months. But then I got a job out here, so and it's too good of a job to pass up. So I can't complain too much. I have a really great relationship with my ex, and the kids, they're doing great, and they're having a good life over there, good life there here, and their new stepmom is awesome. So it's not a bad life. It's very blessed. So anyway, time is continuing forward, and I need to sleep. So peace out.